What is cracking, guys? JP here again, bringing you another update of my 90-gallon Reef tank. So this tank is lighted with metal halide. That's why it is very white. It is 10K with actinic bulb. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. Looks like you're snorkeling under the ocean. It's very bright, very white. A lot of people don't like this look because it looks like a lot of coral makes things brown out. But I think I like this look because it looks, some colors really pop out that you can't see in the blue light. So yeah. In this video, we're gonna talk about round 2 of the tube splitting, some light changes, and some corals that are doing pretty well. So let's start with the tube problem again. So right here, this is my cabinet that I made. Here's my BRS 2-part doser that I had for a long time. What, 8 years now? And the tubing broke again. Initially, I had it like this RO tubing. This is a waterline RO tubing, and it cracked again. Good thing is on the output side, and it's just dripping. So now I just got some silicone tubing there. One of these from Menards. It's just the 1/4 OD 17100 ID, and had a rigid tubing, kind of act as adapter. Hopefully this will not split because I don't have an adapter for the tubing, so I just made my own. Tough times, tough calls. So the same way as here, this is basically a rigid tubing to go under the solution. So far I had not split. It's been 3 days or 2 days. So yeah, pretty great. Hopefully we'll see in about next week, and we'll see if it's leaked or cracked again. Hopefully not. Here's my testing, January 5th. This is when it cracked. I think, yeah, January 1st, so about 4 days. Good thing it only cracked a little bit and not just dripping, not the whole system. January 7, today, 8.3 DKH. So pretty good. So hopefully we'll see you next week, and hopefully it's not cracked. Alright, that's for that drama. We'll move on to my lighting system. So a lot of people today run LED. It's because of some people think it's the heat, and maybe it's the electricity issue, but so far I don't have any issues with heat because I actually keep this tank about 77 right there, 77 Fahrenheit, and I don't have any controller, but it only goes down to 76.8 at night, so nothing too crazy. But recently I changed something. So here's the metal halide up here. It's very bright. Ooh man, it's like the sun. So as you can see, this is the bulb base of the fixture. I used to have it right on the other side. Now a lot of the PAR testing in the literature forum said that the PAR on this side, since the light is getting reflected above and then back in, the bulb base is getting blocked by so the light is getting blocked by that. So the PAR in theoretic on this corner is much lower. But I'm not running 24 by 24. Well, I guess this is a 24. It's a 90 gallon. So but it's narrower, so it doesn't really matter. It's so high. But I switched it. So now the bulb bay used to be here. I switched it to here. I did notice a much nicer difference when I have it staggered lighting. So right now they're both on together, but in the next 2 hours, this side will turn off first. What I noticed is with this configuration, the bulb on the outside, the light shimmer actually reaches much farther away for the LPS, and on the other side too. So I get that better like sunrise sunset effect, which is nice. The corals are getting light more, so I think I like this setup better. So yeah, this is a great improvement for me. Here's the T5 actinic. Then there's the LED from Rapid, not Rapid, 21 LED USA. This doesn't really create any par, but it's just for the blue Windex look, for like that nice, blue look at night. So yeah, and I've been running this from what, staggered lighting for the whole time, and they've been only on for about, I would say, 5 hours each time. So yeah, pretty good. Would not change a thing. I have not changed a bulb yet. It's been about a good year, I think, but I need to kind of extend the change time, because I initially only started for like 3 hours per day, and then then I slowly increased up for like 4 hours, so, and then 5 hours, so yeah. And I just keep an eye on the color of the bulb, but it looks pretty good still. A lot of the bulb, I heard, can last 18 months to even 2 years, so I ordered mine from Premium Aquatics through this Reef Bright, and this is 10K. So yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, next part, we're gonna talk about some corals. First thing is, ever since I fixed my alkalinity issues, a lot of my corals are started to grow really fast, like this Monty right there. You can see all the growth rings all around. Very, very nice. Fastest grower in the system is this Milka stylo, and also the bird's nest. These guys are growing crazy. But yeah, Milka stylo is really, really popping now. Before, it used to be, when I take a video, you can't even see this right here. That was like a few, 4 months ago or 6 months ago. Yeah, you can't see this. But now, holy crap, it's popping up. Even I go lower, you can really see it. Yes, ever since it's in lid on the metal halide, it's just a very, very nice shape. Since I just have a regular AC pump, all the same direction, all on 100%, I don't have a DC random flow, but I put this on the other side to get that random flow, because without that random flow, I feel like a lot of the corals are kind of getting pushed that way. A great example is this right here. But it started to fill in, so which is nice. But the purple look really, really is popping very, very nicely. My power head just sucked in water. That's okay. My fastest growing acro is this Fox Flame. It's very, very nice looking. Yeah, it's very, very tightly packed together, which is crazy. Mint Pavona is looking pretty good. I might start to frag some of these, maybe. Need to start selling some corals. Maybe frag, like I said, I need to frag all of them actually, because they start to kind of encroach. So, which is nice. Kept them trimmed up. My Porites really pops out, especially in front of the Milka stylo, because it's purple and yellow, contrasting color or complementary colors. So yeah. Another success is this Euphilia garden of mine. Initially, when I first started in a 10-gallon, a long time ago, in my first video, I had this coral, this wall gold hammer. Right now in the 10K, it doesn't look gold. It looks brown, and what the heck is this? But it is huge. When I first got it, it was just a little tiny itty bitty little thing. And it was not happy. I think it was just getting too little of a light and too high of like alkalinity, and I was new back then, and it never seemed to grow. It doesn't seem to be happy. It always is contracted, it's not fluffy like this. For the size reference, this is the Salifert box. A lot of people have this. So here's the size. It's all the way to the very edge of this thing. So right there in the middle, and right there. So it's like 10-inch. This is 5-inch box. So it's like a 10-inch across one side. There's 10-inch right there. Let's see. 5-inch and 5-inch. So another 10-inch. It's literally a 10-inch by 10-inch. It's so happy that it's expanded all the way to the rock. The skeleton is actually only from here, I believe. Can't really see right there. So this is a wall version. A lot of the wall variety is very difficult to keep. And I think it's because it's just not getting the correct flow and light. This is a much higher light. I need to test the par for reference in the future. But yeah, very, very happy. And of course, in 10K lighting, you will see all the algae. So I get some cyano because it's the lower flow right here. But it's getting pounded with flow because this is my 2 hydrocoralia, the highest version, the fastest, the strongest one. And I even have to put a little rock here to kind of block the flow. And it's still getting pounded, but it's liking the higher flow here for the circulation. So yeah. At blue light, this guy will glow nice gold, so which is pretty good. Here's my wall hammer. Green hammer. So this is actually a branching hammer. You can kind of see all the different branches underneath. And this started as like one little head a long time ago. Now it's like a big, giant 10 by 10-inch too. So yeah, very, very nice. My green torch, finally, it is growing crazy again. I have 3 heads, and each head, well, actually 4 heads, and each head is splitting into 2 each. So that's like 8 heads. Holy crap! This torch is growing crazy. After what? Since the beginning. Here's my another bicolor frog spawn is splitting into 2, 4, well actually 2, 4, 6 heads. And there's my gold torch, green, purple torch, and my dark night torch. Splitting crazy. The nice thing is, since these are all acclimated to highlight now, the heads are massive compared to my LED. My LED setup, the heads were like this tiny. I think it wasn't getting enough light. And ever since I got this higher light metal halide at 10K, it's going crazy. I know you can't really see the green right now. It looks kind of brownish green, but it's because it's that 10K lighting. But once you put it in a blue LED light, LED system, it will grow green so crazy. They will actually keep the coral colors the same, the same pigment. So yeah, a lot of the coral farms, they grow in 10K lighting or metal halide and then move them to a blue LED for vendor, pictures. So yeah, everything looks pretty good. Corozoas looks pretty nice. Something keeps digging. So which is, I don't know, maybe my yellow wrasse. We'll see. Yeah, you can really see some algae kind of here and there. I got some green algae there. My biggest hair algae is, I think, right down there. Whoa, that's a huge patch. I'm not worried about it. I need to clean this guy up. But I think when it overgrows it, it will be nice looking. Alright. I'm going to take another video for the overhead shot. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Adios.